Me and my son, when we first moved here, took an excursion on a Saturday morning downtown. And so we walked down here less than a mile away, which is awesome, in our stroller. I got to pop into all of these different shops and picked up some art at Q Gallery and loved that everything that was there is local. Then made my way down to the farmers market and got to meet tons of individual people from Stevens Point, not to mention all of the great farmers that are there. When walking back to my house is when I had this whole kind of like, whoa, is this a dream? Like it was all so perfect. That right there is kind of why, and that day, that exposure, that is this real, led up to 3 years later, me saying, I really want to open up a store downtown. How can I make that happen? Like, I want to be part of that. It was so iconic that I wanted to be part of that. And so I did it. Yay. Agora is a local maker's market, and I sell locally made goods. Local is the state of Wisconsin, is my cutoff. And I sell them for our local artists on consignment. But the whole reason that I chose the name Agora was because it is ancient Greek for marketplace. It's the place that they had their grocery stores before we had our types of grocery stores. It's where commerce went on and assembly went on. The community and their support through commerce, in my store in particular, has been a backbone or a tripod for me, kind of like holding me up, knowing that entrepreneurs do so much. Laura down at Kindred Spirits, even before I opened up the store, and she probably has no clue, but was a huge kind of like touchstone for me, in just that she's a woman, she's a business owner, she has been in it for years and years now. Just knowing that I have someone that I can go and ask and say, you know, like, hey, Quinn over at Assembly, how was this summer for you? Like, has it started to pick back up? And knowing that, like, oh, well, they've been a little slow, or I've been a little slow, so that's okay. It's not a big deal. I don't have to stress out about that. We have moved from looking at different businesses downtown as competition, you know, like two women's clothing boutiques. Oh, competition. No. Cooperation. It's an opportunity for cooperation, because those two definitely do not have the same things in them. Junior makers are anyone that is under 18 that makes something and wants to come into the store and sell it. I had this one young lady come to me, her name is Reese. She had been making these heat packs. They're just great. She does a great job sewing them. I mean, they're an awesome product that I didn't have in the store, so I saw it as an opportunity. And so I walk her through it all. What are your costs? How much time do you spend on this? And then in addition, these are just things, right? They're just a thing that doesn't have any kind of indicator on it about who you are or your story. And so she named her brand Stella Bear, and it's just awesome. Those junior makers are great because they're young, they're ambitious, they want to do something. And with kids, like, you just gotta help maybe a little bit, but really they're fully capable of doing it. If my kid can say Tyrannosaurus Rex, he can pretty much do anything.